So my first question, looking at the museum that you see in front of you, can you guess what this building was originally?
We know. We
You
know.
Very good.
Rahir told me this already when I mentioned you were going to give this tour. So I'll let him answer.
No, then you should answer. See if you listen well.
That's true. So he told me that it was a former train station.
Okay, and you can, in fact, in order to validate your guessing, here you have, in fact, two pictures, one from the inside and one from the outside. You have to look for clues. You have to give me two clues. That is to say that there is one in the external part and there is one inside. So
the clock.
The clock. Very good, the clock. Because
Yay!
you know, a train station without a clock is not a train station. And the second one,
you're going nowhere.
Exactly. And the second one, look at the first picture.
So say that in the external one is the clock, and the internal one, the clock is at the very back.
The clock is in both of them, but in the one, I wanted to show you how it looks from the inside. And I will show you next a picture from the beginning when it was a train station. But in the first picture, you have another clue. Can you see it?
On the left, you mean?
On the left, yes, on the left. The external facade.
It says, because it says Paris Orléans.
Oh, very good. Impressionism, you got the answer. Is pretty important in this museum because the hugest collection that they have inside is the collection of Impressionist paintings. And I call it from rejection to success because I have to tell you from the beginning that nobody liked what the Impressionists did back then. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why it was so scandalous? And can you tell me something about Impressionism? Do you know anything about Impressionism?
Rahir does.
I think that the reason why they didn't like this was the technique that they used in painting.
Okay, what else? What about the technique?
Because they used like the technique with the little dots or little strokes or whatever. That's
was unusual.
Was very unusual.
Okay, so in fact, do you know the name of the painting that you are looking at? Do you know who did it?
I don't. No.
Take a guess. Don't be shy. You know some of them. Take a guess. Don't worry.
Degas?
Degas, no. Degas, in fact, he concentrated in ballerinas, and something really important, Degas didn't like to paint outside. He was a guy that liked the studio. So in a part, he was not really considered a 100% impressionist. It's a painting of Monet, Claude Monet, who was the leading figure here in France. And he did this painting in 1869. But before telling you more about it, and before telling you what it was so scandalous about it, because this painting was rejected in 1869 when he presented it to the jury, you are going to do that later on. You are going to tell me why this painting was rejected. Because in fact, in the 19th century, you had to follow rules. And you have to follow strict rules to make a painting. So we will see, you know, the characteristic of what was wrong and what was right. And then at the end, with this, you will be masters and you will tell me what is wrong about this painting, okay? So keep it in mind because you will see it again.
All right.
So first, to make a cake, you need to follow a recipe. The same thing, to make a painting in the 19th century, you had to follow strict rules. And the first one is about the subject. You couldn't do any subject if you wanted to be exhibited in the salon that took place in the Louvre Museum. So here you have 7 topics. Can you recognize some of them? For example, this one, the first one. What is the name of this?
Apples, peaches, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Fruit?
name is in English.
What is it?
Still life.
Still life. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
still
still
life.
life. Okay.
This one, the second one, what is this one? What is the name of this?
This looks to me like a bit, what is it? Greek
Gods or
myth
something.
or something.
Exactly. Greek myth, very good. Goddess, so is, in fact, mythology.
Yeah.
Okay, this one?
I don't know, religion. Some
Yes,
kind of
very good. Religion. This one?
That's the crowning
Monarchy,
of
yeah.
Napoleon.
Historical.
Sorry.
Historical painting.
Yeah,
This one?
portrait, I guess.
portrait.
Portrait, very good. This one?
Countryside,
Landscape.
landscape.
This one?
Peasants. There was always peasants.
Peasants. Daily life.
Okay.
Okay, daily life scenes. Now, you guys, are you going to put them in order? Because here you have what you have to do. List the topics from the most to the least important. So, according to you, which one was the most important? Which one is number one?
Religion?
Religion, we can say that religion. But before religion, something else. Is one of the, yes, it's one of the most important.
History.
History. Let's see. Yes, Ashley.
Ooh la la! How did I guess that? And this is a history major. Okay.
History. So number two could be,
Yeah,
yes,
maybe religion then. Would
maybe
religion?
religion,
Oh
mythology.
no, mythology. Okay.
Mythology, then religion, then what do you think is number four?
Still life.
Still life. I have to say that still life was considered women painting, which means that is
Oh.
the last one.
It's down the end. I'd say
And it's portrait.
landscape.
Portrait.
Landscape.
Portrait.
Let's see. Hey! Okay. And
And
then landscape.
then landscape, we'll see, yes. And the
Okay.
last one,
Still life.
Oh, every day.
No, there
yeah.
is-
Still life. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
everyday life,
Then female painting.
Still
and
life.
still life painting. Do you know this painting?
No.
It's the masterpiece in the Impressionist department. If you go to Orsay, everybody is going to show you this painting.
Okay.
Can you guess the name? Can you guess the painter?
I'm just going to say Monet because you mentioned him already.
Okay, it starts with M. You are correct, but it's not Monet. There is another one with an M.
Manet?
Manet, exactly. Manet, Edouard Manet, bravo. So, Edouard Manet, so here you have Claude Monet, Edouard Manet, Auguste Renoir. I put it in the arrow with the good one. So this is called Olympia. It was made in 1865, and this one was as scandalous as the first one that I showed you of Claude Monet. Can you tell me why? What is wrong here?
Well, naked female probably was very scandalous from 1865. That was
Oh, yeah. Plenty of naked females.
no, but it was always mythology. Naked
okay.
females. This is looked like a real life, like an ordinary female.
Okay, an ordinary, very, very good. It's an ordinary female. So remember the subjects that we saw before, the 7 subjects. Which one is this one?
This is everyday life.
Everyday life?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. This is it's scandalous because it's not any of them.
But
All
not
right.
really-
Yeah,
not history.
It's one of
Yeah.
them. It's one of them. So you have to choose one.
Still life.
Still life. Okay.
No, that was a fruit.
Everyday life.
You think everyday life?
Everyday life, because you say that it's an ordinary woman. This one is the Danse de Moulin de la Galette, Auguste Renoir, another leading figure, 1876, also rejected, because of all the things that we have said before, but something else. Look at the shadows over here. What happened with the shadows?
They're lighter. They're not, it's a completely different color. It's not a real.
Exactly. How do you do a shadow, academically speaking? What colors you use?
Dark. You use gray or black or.
Exactly. Gray and black. And look at this.
Yeah. White.
In fact,
and almost beige. Yeah.
you have pink, almost purple. You have a yellow here. So this is the very first time that the shadows are colored. Why? Because they are under the trees.
Yeah.
And you have the shimmering light going through the trees. And so now they realize that the colors of the shadows are not anymore gray and black.
Yeah.
They have color. So this is another reason why they were rejected.
Cross is French painter, first teacher of Monet, known as King of Skies. No, yes, okay. Second one, a fixed black and white image.
It's not a photograph.
So, how many, what is it? It's a cross. P-H-O-T-O-G-O-A-P-H. Yeah, good job. Okay, and then 6, English painter known as the painter of light.
Turner?
Turner? Let's see, 6 across.
Yes, you have Turner. What number is Turner?
6.
English painter not as a painter of light. Of course, William Turner. Very good, guys. You have one. Very good. Number 3, very good answer.
Is this Monet? Is 5 Monet?
5 Monet. Very good, Ashley.
And number 7 is, I think, Pissarro.
Wrong answer. This one was also, this is the number 7 is also a masterpiece. When you go to the Orsay Museum with a guide, this one you have to see it.
I think I know the band that also.
Caillebotte, remember Caillebotte, the one who bought the paintings and helped the others?
Oh yeah, the guy who did his self-portrait. Is that
Yes.
his name? Okay. Yeah.
Renoir?
So is he number 7? Is number 7 Caillebotte?
No.
Ooh. Is Renoir 6?
Renoir, very good, very good. In fact, it's number 6. Claude Monet was living in Paris at that time and he couldn't pay his rent. Okay, and we are talking about I think that the 60s. And he said to the landowner, I'll give you this painting, I will be back, and I will pay you back, and you give me the painting back. How many years do you think that it took him to gather the money to recover the painting?
No, it's going to be a long time.
20.
Very good, 18. 18 years. It's going to take him 18
Number
years
4
to recover the
Marie
painting.
Bracmont, and then number 1 is Eva Gonzalez.
Very good. Very good. Bravo.
Yeah, he's a big feminist.
Subject.
Yeah.
And you will see something. What can you see that is similar in all of them? That they were interested?
They were all painted women.
Women,
yes,
yeah.
Female. The female. In fact, that they have to paint the female environment because they were not really free. What is wrong with this painting? What was so scandalous about it?
It's a landscape.
Very good.
It's not sketched. It's not, what was the word used? Academic?
Very good, because it's almost a sketch. It's not finished. There is no classical versus rendering. Modern. You have to tell me C or M as fast as you can when I said the words. Ready?
Yeah.
Lifeless.
C.
Realism.
C.
Fraternity.
M.
Neglected.
M.